later on, VIP boxing down here at Weymouth ABC with Adam Reichard, talking about your next fight, because fight number 5 is coming up and you're returning back home after a wonderful little away trip in Blackpool, where you got a great points win over Stefan Vincent.
Yeah.
I should know, that's my middle name. Yeah. A night that we thought was going to be early, because in the first round you put him over, and he's a tricky man, mate.
Yeah, as I say, Anthony John watched all my opponents. I don't really get too caught up in it all, but I mean, I remember Anthony John saying before we went in, like, he's tricky and he'll come and try and win, because he just beat a prospect called Jamie Francis.
Jamie Francis on a VIP show.
On a VIP show.
He was 3-0.
He was 3-0 like myself, and I thought, he's back on a VIP show, I bet he fancies it today. And funny enough, he come out and he started positive, like started quite sharp, but in the first 30 seconds I counted a shot and put him over, and I thought, oh, I'm going to make an easy night's work this, but it didn't turn out to be that way. He managed to like dig his heels in and see the final bell. Fair play.
He's very good at that, he's very good at it. But if he sees an opportunity, he takes it, but obviously he was too good for it. And you've got another good kid, a kid who's a bit further on that journey. I think he's coming up to 45 fights now. Yeah. Jake Osgood. Dodgy start. In fact, he got stopped on one of our shows against a young kid who's very talented, like Joe Howarth. And things weren't going well for him. And in the first 5 fights, I think he got stopped 3 times, and you know, that's not a good road. But you know, he's got himself in great condition. He went to all these gyms. In fact, he did a lot of work at Elite Boxing, and it brought him on leaps and bounds. And since then, I think in his last 40 fights, he's only been stopped once. Yeah. And you look at the people he's been in with, that's a high testament. And that's how we've got to judge these away fighters. Yeah. And how many times they've been stopped.
As I say, I haven't had a look at them. I mean, I know there's been a couple of kids I know who have boxed them. Like Luke Cope, who used to box here, being one. Luke boxed him.
Your brother?
My brother, you already called him my brother, yeah. Luke's boxed them. There was someone else boxed them who I know from the amateurs. But I mean, I haven't had a look at his style, but it's my first 6 rounder, which I think is going to suit me more, and I'm looking forward to getting in there with him.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, because this is your first 6 rounds. I just move the camera up a little bit. Yeah, first 6 rounds. You're looking forward to those extra 2 rounds.
Yeah, can't wait.
Does that excite you? Or like for me, I'd panic. You know what I mean? Because it was hard enough doing 4 threes. So doing 6 threes would give me nightmares.
No, honestly, I'm looking forward. I mean, if I was just to turn pro to be a 4-round fighter, then I shouldn't have turned pro. Like, even I don't even want to turn pro and be a 6-round fighter. I want to finally be your 12-round fighter. So 6 is just another step up that ladder. I can't wait.
And it's the right time, isn't it?
Yeah, I've done me 4
classic way. You've done your 4 4s. Hopefully, you'll get maybe 2 or 3 6s in, maybe even an 8 after that, and then hopefully, if everything goes well and you keep winning the way you are, then like we'll hope with Travis and Ben, they'll be a champion, and you'll be fighting maybe at the end of the year for that, or certainly
hopefully that's the plan. This time next year, yeah, sitting here hopefully with me 6 rounds under my belt, and then progress on at 8s and 10s, as you say.
This way, training's going well?
Yeah, sound. Obviously it's sort of a back-to-back camp really. I normally always have like not too much time off, but a couple of weeks, but I haven't with this one. It's been January till Blackpool in March, and then straight back in for this one. I didn't have time to put weight on. My weight's fine, everything's like, I feel fine, ready to go.
We're never sure about your weight, so what is going to be your weight? Because you were talking,
even sure.
well, you were talking like, you know, was it super featherweight when you mentioned that one?
When we first turned pro, it was always super feather, but then we done lightweight a couple of times, and I felt as if I filled out and stuff, and that was the day before weigh-ins, and then with the same day weigh-in, we started doing light welter, which is 10 stone.
Yeah.
But we've always planned on going back down to lightweight for the day before us. But then I went to see a nutritionist the other day, Boxing Science, and when he done all me metabolic rates and all my tests and all my fats and everything, he says he could have me making super feather, back out super feather again. So I mean, I would be willing to try anything, take advice on board, but it's obviously how I feel at the weight, and I'm at that age now where I could go through them quick. I'm only 23, so and I do feel like I'm still filling out. So at the minute, sitting here, day before weigh-in, I'll try super feather, but we could be sitting here this time next year and it could be light welter. We just don't know, do we?
So you just go with the flow?
Just going with the flow, yeah.
Like I say, that's what these early fights are, to find out about how you can be the best you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And hopefully Jake Osgood will ask a few questions you'll find the answers, move on to 5-0, and look forward to a bright finish to the year, and maybe another 2-3 fights in.
Yeah, that's the plan. As I say, I've had 2 quick ones in succession. Hopefully there's something else around the corner. Steve's got to be slayed for us, and then we definitely know we're back in October up here, and then there'll be one at the end of the year as well, won't there?
Yeah.
So yeah, 4-5 fights this year will be what we're looking for.
Well, listen, I'll see you on Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
I've heard that loads, you know.
I know.
Every time I'm trying to sell tickets, you know, everyone keeps saying that.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was, when last time I spoke to you, I thought it was May the 3rd for some reason. I thought it was a Friday, but it's not. It's a Saturday on May the 4th, where we got a great card with full of talented fighters from top to bottom, and we've got the return of young Hannah Robinson, who's a North East girl, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's not fought at home for a long time, and she's looking to make a pro debut on our show, and a homecoming. I think for 7 years she's not boxed locally.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, we're in for a good night, mate.
Yeah, good card. Loads of local talent stacked. A lot of them I've boxed in the amateurs with, so I know how good the card is.
Right, well listen, good luck for the 4th, and hopefully Louise will be talking to you and say win number 5.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you, Lee.
Take care, Aaron. Bye, mate.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.